What's up, my peoples? Hello, everybody in the chat. How the hell are you guys doing tonight? Welcome to another evening special of Young and the Restless. Are you guys ready to go? If you are, say hey!
Alright, motherfucker, listen up. This is for the fucking homies steady giving no fucks. If you wanna join the party, put your middle fingers up. And when the music fucking hits, you better jump.
What's up, everybody? How is everybody in this chat doing tonight? Good to see y'all, man. This is probably going to be another funny live stream. I'm just here to have fun with you guys. Got it? I'm not even following this story anymore, except for what they put on live. Like, it's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. It's turned into Young and the Restless, man. I hope they understand what they look like. I mean, both sides. I hope they understand what they look like. But let's go to the chat, man. Who's all up in here, man? Hit that like button. Appreciate you. What's up, Stacy? Hello, Stacy. Hi there, Cuddle Monster. Good to see you, Teresa. What's up, Ben? Good to see you, Ben. Leesky, what's up? How y'all doing, man? Twistorella, what's up, my girl? My lady, my woman. What's up, China baby? Come here, kitty. You're coming over here. Come here. You're going to stop and clean it. Well, stop and clean yourself. Hello, Hank Bridges. What do you want? What do you want, dude? What do you want, dude? Come on. Come on, man. Go. If you're going to go, go. Okay. All right. What's up, Amy? How you doing, AC? What's up, Angel Crispin? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Salute, man. This is funny, y'all. What's up, Pamela? How are you doing? Let's see. We got Cali Cat in the building. What's up, Cali Cat? Good to see y'all, man. Good to see you, Cali Cat. Courtney Reed in the place to be. Nazarene right behind her in the place to be. And we got Scene. And we got Scene. And Nazarene and Vanna Style. What up, Vanna? Rhonda Morgan. Hello, Rhonda Morgan. Salute to y'all, man. What's up, everybody in the chat? Pamela, the cat bigger than my dog. Yeah, he's a fatty. He's a fatty. What's up? What's up, Hummingbird? Welcome, baby girl. How you guys doing, man? Courtney Reed in the place to be. Y'all want to see this? This has turned into now I'm going to get a hold of your exes. Now, I want you to remember when somebody brung Patrick's exes up in it, how fucking much of a bad thing it was. I want y'all to remember that now. And I'm not taking sides here because I think this is hilarious. I think this is some of the funniest shit because it isn't no longer about the Whitakers, guys. It just isn't. It's got nothing to do with the Whitakers at all. As a matter of fact, they should be ashamed of themselves. One of them or both of them should be doing stuff to help the Whitakers. But instead, they do this. So I don't know. I don't know, man. And it's fair game because Eric was like bringing up Patrick's people. If you want to know the truth, I just think let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it and we'll talk all about it. We leave nothing out over here either as well. Everybody's allowed to speak their mind in this chat and say exactly what you fucking see on the screen.
I can't hear her.
Why not? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Let's speed her up because it's going to be slow.
It's not out of your element. You're just basically talking on the telephone, really.
Let's go to two
so
times.
Sarah here, and if you folks have any questions that you'd like to ask Sarah, put them out there.
Too much.
That way she can answer.
And I would love to sort of give a thank you to Kathy at Curious Soul and Toddy One Skip for all of the investigations and the keen discernment that you two have had.
What? What? Oh my God. Y'all have been bamboozled, man. Not y'all, but if the shoe fits, wear it. Y'all be getting bamboozled. Well, this isn't no investigation. Are you guys serious right now? This is what you want to look like on YouTube. Investigations. God, I'm gonna have a lot.
You've
I'm gonna have a lot.
really been excellent at pegging his character.
Yes,
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I really appreciate.
yep. Shout out to the
all
tech
your
man.
work.
Appreciate it. Still there, Sarah?
Yes,
It's
can y'all
not
hear me
hard
talk?
to figure this out.
Could you hear me?
Shout out to the tech man. What would you need a tech man for?
I was thanking Kathy and Toddy. Did anyone hear that?
Now I want you to know this. Just 2 months ago, that guy right there was fuck Kathy and Toddy and Lady K. So like, I mean, if this is what they all do, then put me. I don't want no part of it. I'll just keep reporting on it. I just don't want no part of that little fucking fiasco shit y'all got going on. I definitely don't. And it's kind of noticeable too, because I've got so many people hitting me up saying, man, do you see what the fuck is happening? Like, these people ain't who they say they are. These motherfuckers is flip-floppers, snakes in the grass, fucking anything they can to be part of the story. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, y'all see it like I see it? Wow.
Patrick.
Hold on a minute, Sarah.
Okay, well, they can hear me.
When
We're working on
the
something.
greatest lady, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's all about whoever's like grouped up and who don't like who. That's all. It's all YouTube is about anymore, bro. Who you like and who you talk with on YouTube. And I'll tell you right now, it switches every 2 months, every 3 months. Like, and it's like, damn, none of y'all got morals. None of y'all got no fucking standards. None of y'all stand on anything y'all talk about. Y'all are really just like that. And it oozes this shit. It oozes. Crazy as fuck, man.
JBL. There you go.
No, it ain't just Discord. It is a lot. You know what, too? I was thinking about this, too. Like, what Cuddle said. Not exactly what Cuddle said, but I'm going to bring up the topic. She said, does Sarah know she's promoting 2 women who also slander the man whom the panel she's on? Yeah. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. When their morals need to be flipped, they flip them. And they expect you to go right along with it. I'm sorry to tell you. And if you're a person in the chat that just goes along with that shit, then I don't know what to tell you either. I really don't. Y'all need to get a wake up, because y'all gonna be bored of this shit within 10 minutes. I'm telling you. Like, for real, for real. Like, let's go be friends with this person because they're mad at this person. Oh, they're mad at this person. Oh, I'll stop being mad at that person because they're mad at that person now. And then would it be look like we got to gang up on them? And then we could just go use all these people, say we're all mad at this person. Man, get the fuck out of here. First of all, this is YouTube. None of it is scary. Like, and another thing, not only is that she promoting, why didn't you take this if Eric is so fucking horrible, why didn't you take him to child support court? Why didn't you run him through the ringer? Why didn't you run him through the ringer? That's the simple question. Everybody has the opportunity to take the people to child support court. But instead, you get on YouTube and you create even a bigger problem for your family. Because whether you like it or not, he's your child's father. But instead, your emotions get to running so high that you can't stop yourself. You don't have any fucking, you don't have enough breaks in your body to go, whoa, this is too far. Maybe I need to shut up. You don't have enough breaks in your body to think, well, maybe when my daughter gets to be about 24, 25, she might want to meet her dad and then realize you've been being a piece of shit and lying about him the whole time. Like, this does happen. Children will say, fuck you, I'm going to go meet my other parent. And they do it. Like, I don't know what these parents think when they act like they've got this control over their children, bro. It's unreal. And she hasn't even begun speaking yet. I've seen it all on Facebook, what she does. I spoke about Sarah Little at the beginning of all this. And all these people, like content creators, just jumping on this, like, oh, I'm talking Sarah Little. I was bringing up Sarah Little 6 months ago. 6 months ago. You say, wow, and I was called a weirdo and accused of twisting stories. What do you mean? What do you mean, Trees? It sure will, bro. You go to child support court. You make him support your child. Oh, but you don't want to do that because that also gives him his rights. Because really what you want to do is keep him from his rights, but you also then want to act like he's not doing anything for the child. That's all this boils down to, bro. She didn't want to go to court because she knows that to give him his rights.
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay. And what I want y'all to understand is, first of all, while watching this is going to be a hard watch, I can already tell. While watching this, think to yourself, where's the proof? Show us some proof. If you can't and you won't, then you're just a scorned woman that is mad because the love of your life is with someone else now. And you can sit up and say whatever you want, but I've been in plenty of relationships and I know how it goes. And I've been on both sides of that fence as well. She doesn't show anything at all. She just comes up here and talks. What's up, Jackal?
That came out as false. The only time he tells the truth on these things is when he's exposed on them. So
Right.
there's so much that has been proven false by the things that
Right.
he stated on Dad Talk. And it's just
Okay, so can we show the proof of them being false? Can we do that?
a pattern of behaviors. So I'm able to kind of share a little of my experience with him and his patterns, and it kind of ties in.
Now, I want you to realize how upset all these people were when they spoke about Patrick's fucking real life. Patrick also has problems seeing his daughter. Ain't that fucked up? Like, y'all will go so far into involving somebody's family into this. That's pretty deep as to be adults, y'all. Y'all are adults. And I'm talking to y'all as just all of y'all involved in this shit. Y'all supposed to be adults, man. You don't have children as well. You have no idea that what she's doing right now is going to impact her child and her father and then their relationship, do you? But you don't care, do you? You have no care in the world what it does to that family. Long as it helps somebody you know on the internet. It's amazing, bro.
With what's going on with the Whitakers in the case.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have, this is your safe place, so you're able to say whatever you want.
This is your
Thank you, not my
safe-
monkey.
Oh yeah, they were in there blocking people like crazy, y'all. They was in there blocking people like crazy.
I appreciate that. I caught that
It's
comment.
not an open platform. It's not a free speaking platform.
Let's see.
It's a echo chamber.
I'm just going to look over some of my notes. Am I breathing into the thing? I feel like I'm just breathing straight into the mic.
Chris, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
Oh, hash brown. That's definitely not going to happen. Thank you, though. There would be a war. He's definitely one that uses dirty tactics to get what he wants, as everyone can see. He has four kids, 4 girls. Well, he has 2 stepchildren, 4 biological daughters. His other 3 are They're older. One of them, 2 of them are graduated. The other one is set
Are they involved in his life? Are they involved in his life?
to be graduating next year. One of them is married. I have.
Oh yeah, that's right. One of them graduated this year, right? Because he had the pictures up. So he's involved with that child's life. But all about you. You've got all the answers for who Eric Carroll is just because he wasn't in your child's life. Sorry, I can't believe any of this shit, y'all. Blocking and deleting comments.
His youngest daughter, who's 8.
Well, don't ever come over here and speak in this chat then.
How does he have a following if he is completely fake? He is going at faking his whole story. Yes. I guess the same way many fake TV.
Now, I want you also to realize, I'm going to stop this a lot because I just don't care. I want you also to realize this is the reason why he speaks what he speaks about on his YouTube channel. Think about it, chat. This is the whole reason he speaks about what he speaks about. And remember, Patrick thought that was a great thing that he was doing. But then brings up the woman that's causing Eric all this fucking problem with his child and comes up here to slander him when it fits the narrative. That's pretty sickening, dude. It's pretty sickening. It's pretty fucking sickening, man. Think about what they're doing to Eric Carroll's family, bro. Think about what that is. 1 second, think about what they're doing to that man's family and that woman and that child. This is damage to a family that's uncorrective. This is something that could never be corrected sometimes. But yet you'll put it up on your platform for what? Like, do you want a future in this? Think about that. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said, CG or DMJ. Or sorry, I said the wrong name. DMJ, that's exactly what I said. Why would you go put him on child support? You get everything you need at exactly what you'll get. And if you don't, then they'll go to jail. Like, what? Instead, you come up on all these social media platforms to badmouth him. All you're doing is creating more of a hostile environment for your own child. These are the reasons why Eric Carroll does the show he does on YouTube. And remember, Patrick Roark thought that was a grand thing that Eric was doing on YouTube when he hired him on with the Whitakers. Now, all of a sudden, what Eric Carroll talks about is a joke, and now she's telling it all. Now, mind you, does she bring any proof?
Pastors have a following, or Jim Jones had a following, or any of these cult-like people that have the gift of gab. And they will say and shift the narrative with whoever is in the audience in that moment. And they're really good at it.
You can see these also, can't you, Sarah?
I can. Yes. Yes, he is a con man. And anything that I say, he won't take me to court on because I've said all of these things.
What does he have to take you to court on for? Hold on. Why does he have to take you to court? Aren't you the one with the fucking problem? Yeah, I see you, Jackal. I don't remember what your questions were the other night, though. Just won't put him on child support because then the courts will force visits. I'm sorry, dude. I'm on the outside here. I'm not taking nobody's side. That didn't get me nowhere at all. Because let me tell you one thing I don't do is I don't conform to anyone. I don't follow anybody's rules. I don't come up here and go, oh, I'm going to do my content this way because I'll make somebody mad. Hell fucking no. Because I'm going to be here when you're gone, and I'm going to still be here. No matter what way you look at it, ain't nobody going to move me. Go report me. I don't care.
On the page, he could have screenshot them at any time and taken me to court because he knows they're true.
I'll be back
I'm not afraid.
Tomorrow.
Speaking the truth, as far as his last live stream about the $80,000, I'll even call that out. Yes, he did receive $80,000 in 1 month doing dad talk, and then turned around and claimed that he was still broke and needed more funds to come in, and he was charging dads to tell their stories.
Man, dude, why don't you prove this shit? This should be easy to prove. This should be easy to prove. You know what it is, I think? Some people get to thinking that a content creator makes so much fucking money, bro. So much fucking money. No, the fuck we don't. I don't. And I know Eric Carroll ain't. He might have when he first kicked off and was popular, but his shit's died down, man. It's a lot of dead clout. Because the thing with YouTube, it's about a niche. If you haven't noticed that when you go to YouTube, you usually go to YouTube for something that you want to see. So you go to that part of YouTube to see it. It's all about what you're talking about, period. End of story. That's all it is. Period. So like when his story about children has ran out, nobody else cares about it no more. Everybody sucked the tit dry. He has nothing else to talk about now. That's why myself, I just talk about everything. I don't care what it is.
He's just constantly raking in the donations, defrauding people, telling people that he still needs more money, and then goes around and turns that into paying for views so that his numbers, you know, he can leverage himself to different events like CPAC. So he would go to CPAC and get invited to different VIP.
Man, this is like a lot of stupid shit to say if you don't have proof of it. This is the same shit everybody says. He's buying views. Buying views. I want y'all to understand. YouTube will kick you off this platform if they know it's you buying views. YouTube is the hardest platform to buy views for. YouTube will 100% demonetize you and stick you in the shadow ban realm. Dude, I've been doing this too long, man. I know all about it. I've studied about it. I don't stop studying about it. I still follow channels that follow all this shit and tell me all about it. Every time a new terms of service changes or a stupid ass rule gets changed, I'm on it. I know about it now. It's not hard to figure out. Like, can you do the same?
IP
Too many
events.
people get up here and go, I can do that. I can do that. Well, do it. Do it. Be consistent. Come up here and do it.
Tens of thousands in donation money.
By the way, turn your fucking camera on. I am going to be, what do they call that? Picketing, rallying for everybody to turn their cameras on. Like, what kind of entertainment is this? I'm going to come up here and air this guy out while hiding who I am. How does it fucking even look? Does this look like Believe Me? I'm sorry, bro. People should take this shit way too fucking serious, man. When it's not. It's not.
Ads were giving him to help make change in the arena of parental alienation and the legislation. And rather than actually spending that on legislation, he was spending that on photo ops with the president, Mar-a-Lago visits, Veritas, VIP parties, you name it, traveling, just hobnobbing with the elites, I guess, if you will.
Yeah, her name isn't even
just
Sarah,
making
guys.
kind
Think
of a
about that
show
one.
of himself and trying to be the
She's
face
not
of the
lying
movement
at
instead of
all.
actually having the wheels to get anything done with fake.
Yeah, she said Eric's a fake and a fraud, but then tells everybody, my name's not Sarah. This shit is all public information, bro. That's all it is, dude. If we wanted to find out what your real name was, since Eric's got a kid with you, I'm sure we can find out, man. Like, it's just so stupid. It's so fucking ignorant. I don't know why these people do this with their YouTube channels. I don't. Why would you bring an X up there? You know X's are X's for a reason, right? You know that, right? Like, you don't leave somebody because they were great to you. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. I take it as a compliment. Make 'em mad. Oh, I love it. Make 'em mad. Make 'em mad. Make 'em mad. Make 'em mad.
Right now, 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 right now.
Yeah, both these dudes are guilty in what they did, and now they're trying to point fingers like children. Look how bad of a person he is. It's a little late for this, man. Nobody even cares anymore. Shit, you're barely to get 1,000 views on these motherfucking videos, bro. Like nobody cares anymore. The real true traction for the Whitaker family is gone. Everybody's seen what happens. They come to terms with it and they no longer care and check up about it. Now you just is the wastelands. It's just the wastelands is what's left. It is. Like when you think about the average viewer picking up and going to YouTube, 80% of them don't even come back to the Whitaker content anymore. It's like 20% of the full Whitaker viewers are watching now. And it's like a wasteland of people. Like you guys should have been doing this from out the gate. Like you should have been checking about Eric before you had him come down there. Like who are these? Like these people are stupid. But now we gotta take sides now. You must take sides or you're not a good person. You're with them over there. You're fucking this, you're that. I ain't taking neither one of these dudes' sides because they're both junk, man. They both are. Bring this man's fucking ex-girlfriend up here. And then you know what kind of channel he runs. He runs a channel that talks about what she's doing to him. But you enjoyed that when you brought him into the picture. You thought that was a great thing he was doing for fathers. But yet, you hear that you bring this bitch in to fucking dog him out. Like, what? Huh? Are they really playing the viewers like they're that stupid? Is it really just like a slander smear campaign now? Who can smear who's worst? God, dude, it's like the muds of YouTube. Boy.
And a lot of people can attest to this and have, and we shared screenshots, or Patrick shared some of my screenshots last, I think it was the second episode he did that was showing a lot of the people in the father's rights movement were.
An ex you had to walk away from because now he's an ex. Being good friends afterwards, that's a different thing. Still an ex, though. You're still an ex. Being cordial afterwards, that's because y'all decided to start doing that. But most times when you break up with your boyfriend or girlfriend, they're an ex for a reason. That all that friendship stuff, that comes along after we break up. Like, I mean, you're still ex, right? Because if you were great, I would get back with you. I would say, whoa, I made a mistake. You were really good to me. Sorry. Let me wake up and be good to you. Here's the big pick. These charges are on Patrick before Eric came to the pick. I mean, I don't really know that to be true fully, so I'm not really hanging my hat on that. We don't really know what the charges are for. I asked over and over for proof last night and was ignored. Wow, dude. So it ain't even about the truth anymore. Nah, there never was any truth. Those screenshots she has posted incriminate Patrick, not Eric, if anything. I know.
Exposing him for being a fraud for that. But the 80,000.
Bro, they think Elon Musk is a fraud. They think fucking Bill Gates is a fraud. They think anybody that's got more than them is a fraud, guys. That's just how the world works now. I know most of y'all in this chat are not like that. I hope you're not. People I fuck with, I hope you're not like that. You know, when I see somebody doing better than me, I see it as a goal. I don't get that hate in my heart, like the jealousy factor and all that. I'm like, damn, I want to get to that. So now I got a goal set. Man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Was $50,000, one donor, which he swindled that donor from. So he uses people, he uses their platform.
Man, you're talking about he swindled donors and shit. Why don't you just go get the donors? Why don't you just go get the proof, man? Because like it's 5 sentences and ain't said, here's the proof of it, here's the proof of it, here's the proof of it. I mean, it's easy to come up here and start all kinds of fucking rumors. Look at that, 7 months. That's how long this shit been going on, y'all. 8 months, 9 months. September, it'll be a year. There's nothing to see here anymore, guys. But this. So I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna let's let it play, man. I'm gonna try not to say nothing.
He used the father's rights movement because they had a large following. He even stole $1,500 from them to start Dad Talk, allegedly. That I cannot prove, but other people can. In the fathers' rights movement, I'm told that a David Bug can prove that. A financial audit can prove a lot of this, but as far as the $50,000, I can prove that in his own words. And the $30,000 all in the same month came from another donor that actually donated a Corvette to him that was sold. And that can be confirmed by even family members, but I will never use their words.
Damn, boy, you got people up here donating all this money to fucking Eric. He's got fucking Corvettes and shit getting dropped off for him. Shit, Eric. No wonder you got haters, bub. No wonder you got haters.
In the court of law, because that's going too far. But
when's the investigation start though?
Going back to a lot of people he's taken advantage of.
Sarah.
Yeah.
I'll look at some of these comments that are on here.
Okay. I haven't seen. Can you were supposed to kind of pay attention to that.
Well,
I can't see. Yeah, when I'm talking, I'm looking at my notes. I can't really see the comments. I'm sorry.
Lisa Cole wants to know, do you know of others that Eric has defrauded and
Yes.
or taken advantage of?
That's what I was just about to get to. Yes.
Right.
So I have quite a list of people. I don't know if they want to be named, but I'll name them anyway.
Let's save that for another topic or another. I mean, unless you really want, if you want to put them out, just put them out there. Everybody needs to know.
Well, there are dozens that he has used. He has a long history of using people, getting what he wants, discarding them, throwing them under the bus.
Man, dude, that right there, I'm so sick of that as a YouTuber, getting what they want and discarding him and throwing them under the bus. I've heard this the whole time I've done YouTube. You don't give a fuck about me. I rode for you. I was on your side. I donated to you. I've heard that the whole YouTube. I'm not pointing that out to anyone in general, but I've heard that my whole YouTube, bro. I've never once asked anyone to do anything for me. Don't stand up for me. Don't ride for me. Just stand up for what you believe in. And if that's with what I'm saying and you ride with that, then so be it. Okay? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Like, and then when you get mad, that's a judgment call. And then you blame it on me when really it ain't about me. You know what I mean? I'm just saying in general.
And, one of them was, of course, the Fathers' Rights Movement.
I don't get it.
It's called TFRM on Facebook. I think they have new management now. You would have to find the older people.
Damn, I think Eric solidified that argument, guys. Are we just going to roll over that Eric didn't come up here and fucking drop a whole video about the fathers' rights thing? We're just going to look over it like that never happened, right? Right? Is that what we're doing? I'm not even here to stick up for Eric. I'm not. Because I'm waiting for some juicy shit that's proven.
People that were in it, like Kenneth Rosa, Tori J is another one, a lady named Danica, I can't remember her last name, an attorney named Dean Tong, Chris Gannon, Mark with Americans for Equal Shared Parenting, dozens of other parental alienation organizations and attorneys like Melissa Isaac, who is an attorney for men, Mark Roseman, Jimmy, I don't know if he used Jimmy or not, but I think he did, Warren. And then, of course, the exploitation. I mean, that if you get to the definition of exploitation, it's sort of using people, kind of using and abusing them for your own personal gain. So then you have the stories that were like Sophia and John Mast and Tyrone, Kyle Corbin. I can go on and on, these stories that he would exploit for a bunch of fundraisers and, selflessly claim that he was, raising these funds for them. And then, we find out with John Mast, he would say, don't give to me, give to the John Mast Foundation. And then we find out he's on the board. He gets paid through the John Mast Foundation, and they were paying for all of his trips, which he later admits because he was exposed by some people in the Fathers' Rights Movement for taking in donations under the guise of being for someone else.
Sarah.
This is a lot of things to know, but don't have a little bit of truth to back it up. Like just a receipt. Because guess what? I don't care who's mad at Eric. I don't. You know what I do care about? Is the children involved in this. And I think this is utter disgraceful. Because think about this. Now it's on my channel. You're up here just dogging out your baby's dad. No fucking, like, if you wanted something from Eric for him to do something, take him to child support court. It's that simple. And I think what people understand is those come with them having to follow some rules too. And that's what they don't want to do. It's kind of fucking dirtball, man.
Do you know who the burn victim is? Somebody's asking.
Brian Adams. Yes.
That's
So
his name. Adams was the burn victim.
Brian Adams may be the dad's name.
Like, look what this is doing, dude, to like what a family could be. Like, there's no, like, dude, you do this to me and you're my child's mother, and you come up on the fucking panel fucking slashing me all over YouTube. I don't know where we go from there. Like, I don't. Like, you're not going to like it when that little girl grows up, decides to meet her sisters. Yep, you said she has some sisters. Yeah, little girls want to meet their sisters. They don't care if they grew up with them or not. They're going to grow up and say, damn, I got a sister. I'm going to go meet her. Oh, there's my dad. She lives with my dad. Like, these are just true things. These are just life things, man. I went through it with my first daughter. I had to back out because they weren't letting me see her. And I was going through child support court and everything. But every time I went in front of the judge with that, they'd say, you have to take it to the juvenile court because they're the one that had the rights to it. And I'm like, God damn, so spend a bunch of fucking money, you know? So finally I was like, I'm going to back off. I'm going to let my daughter grow up a little bit. I'm not even going to press the issue anymore. About 4 years later, my daughter started calling me, started seeing what's up. It wasn't long after that, she started coming over the weekend again. And we've been grandiose ever since. Because these children do grow up and they do understand that people make mistakes. That people do get second chances. I just don't think this is a smart move by any adult. I don't. By any adult that's involved in this, I don't think this is cute. And if you do, this is weird. I think you're a little too internety to think that this is cute. Because it does involve a child that, you know,
Or it's the
I couldn't
burn
imagine.
victim's name, his son.
Okay.
I don't my children's people, they didn't dog me like this, right? They only dogged me to her. They didn't go around town dogging me into the fucking internet and shit, you know. So this would be different for me, man. I don't know where we would be able to go from here. I'd almost sue your ass. I would almost sue you. Because I bet you she can't prove any of these allegations she's coming up here with. I bet she don't even have a path to proving them. All she's heard is a bunch of people that get mad at Eric, probably. I'm sorry, that's what happens on the internet, man. Trolls troll. People get mad at people on the internet. What's up? What's up, Nana Banana? Thank you for the dono, baby. Let's all sing it. Saturday night. AD. Let's all support AD and Karma. Karma Kitty. He's in there laying on the rug. I see him. He's right in there.
Right now, 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 right now.
Oh my God. Welcome Sheena into the chat. Welcome, Sheena. Good to see you, baby girl. Good to see you, Sheena. They're going to be like, look, I knew it was Sheena. I knew it was Sheena. What's up, man? Mwah, to you too, baby girl.
So there was several streams of ways where they received donations. One of them was up to 300 and something thousand at one point, and you can still find that one on the go.
One of them was up to 300,000 at some point. Okay. Let me see. I wonder if I can go to. The channel's down, ain't it? It ain't there anymore, is it? So I really can't check it. I can't check it. I don't think any of them made 300,000.
Remind me.
State that occurred in the burn victim.
I'm not sure what state.
You don't even know the state? Hold on, man. You're just making accusations up and you don't even know the state?
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I'm trying to get these out.
What is going on today, y'all? This turned into the days of our lives quick as fuck, didn't it? I can't believe this is two men doing this. This is literally two men doing this.
You start trying to calculate an argument to make your position sound better and considering your position for
Holy cow.
Insurance company ended up paying for his surgery.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure where. Everybody kind of questions where that money went. I'm sure it went to Brian Adams, but
Right.
I'm also sure, that there was some of it that could have been passed off to Eric as well, because that's sort of how it usually goes.
What? Wow, dude. She just said that Eric Carroll was guilty and that Danny, whoever that was, Brown or whatever, was a victim, and then states in the next sentence that she thinks he got all the money except for the little bit that Eric Carroll could have got his hands on because she thinks, because that's what happens. So you're just mad that he was able to gain money and give it to a person that they gave it to? You think that he just took it off the top because you're mad at him? You know that if somebody wanted to, I want to see proof of this dude because I want to expose him too. Will somebody please show me proof of Eric Carroll being a fucking goddamn criminal so I can expose it? Please. I will. I have no problem with it. Show me fucking 100% proof and I will expose that shit. I will drop it right here every day so the world hears me. Every fucking day I will drop it. I will drop it. I'll release it in little sections and shit, but you got to prove it to me. And I'm sorry, my proof and your proof might be a little bit too different, maybe, but you're definitely going to have to show me some proof of it, man. What they did with the Whitakers, 100% fucked up. 100%. But when we start to dive into their personal lives and fucking people's fucking children involved, that's fucked up. No matter how you draw it. To be sitting in that chat kikiing and ha-haing, knowing there's a child that's affected in this is sickening. It's sickening. But instead, too many people come on here and they project that they're better than the world, boy. They don't make no mistakes. None of them. Make no mistakes. Better than everybody. But don't be mad at that person. If that person's mad at you, and I'll be friends with that person.
I can't prove that.
Man.
As
you have your content went, bro. I don't know
what is that Honda Rebel 1074.
I've said it before all this happened. I said, this is what happens when the story goes dry. The content creators start eating each other, and it wasn't not damn 2 weeks after that it started going down, bro. Now I'm not saying anything about content creators up here because I'm getting beyond that, bro. I'm over that shit. I'm so over beefing with content creators. It does nothing but slow you down. And believe it or not, I am trying to build something over here. So that shit's for the birds. It is. People don't come here to watch people argue every day unless you have a horrible fucking life.
They want to know, has Eric ever met his daughter?
Yes. It's a funny story. He and
everybody.
We were in communication up until she was born. The day that she was born.
I like these.
My brother called and let him know that I was in labor. He came 2 days later and he was at the hospital. He got to see her at the hospital. He didn't come the day of.
Okay, let's hear it. He got to see her at the hospital. He didn't come the day of, but he came to the hospital.
He said he was too busy.
Mhm.
And then he later goes online on Dad Talk and he says that he was being alienated from the day she was born, that he wouldn't even.
I like that material.
That, like, just because he wasn't there the day she was born, him saying it from the day she's born is like, this is so bullshit, bro. She literally used that he wasn't there since the day she was born. But like the figure of speech, can we not even have figure of speech anymore without the fucking YouTube police fucking saying, oh, you said it that way?
Dream material has a question. I need to highlight that, put it on stage so you can answer it in a minute, if you would.
Telling his mom that he's not allowed to see her. Yeah, I think you need to go back and read that dream material because that's not true. Go back and read the actual screenshots, and I would be happy.
Okay, this person says, why do you say Eric wouldn't see his child with you, yet you have posted screenshots of text on Facebook telling his mom that he's not allowed to see her? And I did see, like, them. What would make the conversation happen anyway if he wasn't trying to see her, bro? Let us just let that rest. If this man wasn't trying to see his child, why was he even talking to her? It's obvious he didn't want her. He's moved on. It's obvious, right? So why would he even be trying to talk to her about it? If just think about that. Just because he didn't bring up in the conversation, why was he even talking to her? Like this, people need to get outside the box a little bit. Not my chat, not mine. But if the shoe fits, wear it, man. Get out of the box, man. Look at it like as if you was in a relationship. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. I don't give a fuck.
To pull them up right now. I've never told her that.
They're gonna spin this shit to some goddamn. They're gonna spin this fucking shit until it goes into some other atmosphere, and all the viewers will be going, "Oh yeah, boy, y'all be spun as fuck coming over here, boy." They don't like it, boy. I tell the truth. You ain't gonna spin me without no facts. Yeah, man. He was trying to talk to her to see that kid. He was definitely trying to talk to her to see that kid. Bro, when you're constantly being told no and you just fucking get tired of the back and forth with the fucking baby mama, there comes a time when a parent says, fuck it. I'm done. I'm over it. You're just hurting the child, dude. You're not doing anything for the baby at that point. You are just hurting your children, arguing back and forth over a child that you're not even agreeing to meet each. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're telling me that he's such a horrible father, but yet he's a father to other children that love him to death. You're not going to let that fly with me. Sorry. No children would love him if he was such a horrible father. Sarah's own receipts say you're not allowed to see the kid because you don't come when I want you to.
Where would I have posted screenshots where I was telling her that she couldn't see?
I've been watching things she's posted on Facebook for months now, guys. Months. Just think of the hypocrisy here for one moment. Patrick's goal here is to put it eating for being a shitty father, which he may be. However, Patrick has, I think, 5 kids and is absent father. That's what I'm saying. I don't like try to get into these people's personal lives, bro, because it's none of my business. But if you're going to spew it all over line, I'm going to fucking react to it, dude. Like, I would never dive into these people's personal lives because I don't give a fuck, man. I really don't. I'm here for the people here. That's it. And I'm not, if I see bullshit, I'm calling bullshit. I'm not going to bullshit you.
Her granddaughter.
That'll come out. You'll have the opportunity to.
Well, I have all of that shared. In fact, if you go to Dad Talk Today Exposed, it's one of the first posts pulled up. And that's just sort of the ongoing drama with them as they would.
Imagine a man making a channel about dads being alienated, right? And then the reason why he made that channel is got a channel named Dad Talk Exposed. Just imagine that. Can y'all see the big picture here? That's the reason he made this channel. Remember, Patrick was like, you're doing good with that, man. Dads are alienated. But now it's a different story, isn't it? Because it doesn't fit the narrative you're trying to run on him. See how snaky this YouTube shit gets, bro? See how snaky this fucking social media gets? Snaky, bro. These motherfuckers don't stand on any moral high ground, man. They don't. They're like crabs in a barrel. They truly are. They stand on no moral high ground. They're crabs in a barrel reaching. And every time they get grabbed, they pull up and they just fall back in because they're just idiots. It's funny to watch. I don't care what you think of my opinion.
Misconstrue everything. So because I was in active labor, sorry, I can't talk today. I had my brother call. I was being hooked up to monitors. So because of that, they spun a narrative that I wasn't going to let them know that she was being born, which you can clearly see the emails all the way up until the day that I went in, that we were still communicating through emails.
This is embarrassing to do.
And that I had my brother call, let him know I was in labor. And then, like I said, he tried to spin the narrative and say that he would not know his daughter was being born if it weren't for my brother. And he had this sappy music in the background of this video. He's with Dwayne, and saying from that day on, he realized I was going to alienate him because I had my brother call him, which absolutely makes no sense. Right. So they would always spin the story. So you can see the text messages from the day that she was born, that I was always very responsive to him when he would want to come.
Bro, these people are friending up with people that call them pedophiles. Like, you can't even go no further than that. I'm sorry. You start friending up with the same people that slandered you as to being a pedophile, and you're friends now because it fits your narrative. Oh, you're a scum bucket, bro. You're a scum bucket. You let somebody rape you at that point. You let somebody say any goddamn thing about you. You might get fucked in the butt.
To visit her. I was breastfeeding full term.
Weird, man.
So he would come here. Actually, I went to meet him at Burger King her first week, just so the kids could play at the playground.
Hold on a second, sir.
Hey, listen,
it's taken a lot for her to get up on stage and say the things that she needs to say. And we appreciate anybody that comes on here and has something they want to ask about. But if you get on here trolling and being a smart ass, you're going to leave. Facts.
What are they saying?
Just go ahead with what you're saying. You're good.
Anyway, I was at his beck and call. When he wanted to come on a whim, I was always making available.
Everybody just go along with
Never did he ask or offer
to
do anything to help me lighten my load. It was all about him coming for like 30 minutes to an hour, taking a photo or two, and then leaving. And that was, few and far between. And I have all of those texts showing when he would ask to see her. So that was her first 6 to 8 months of life. He was, coming around and seeing her. I brought her to him the very first and only time he asked. We went there after his knee surgery.
How does this really matter?
She's 8 years old.
Okay.
Does this matter to any of you on why the Whitakers aren't together and why they never got a penny? Think about that one fucking moment here. Think about that, chat. What does this have to do with why the Whitakers didn't get a penny and why he's got a goddamn fucking 11 felony charges and why the Whitakers are split all up? Yeah, man. Eric, he's such a bad father, man. This is whack, bro. Yeah, who would want to co-parent with somebody that's constantly blasting posts on Facebook about you? There's no co-parenting with that. Are we fucking stupid? Are we retarded? Not us, I know that. But like, who do you think you're playing? Yeah, this doesn't make him look good at all for doing this. He's not exposing anything, bro. She's an ex-girlfriend. Goodness gracious, man. This is kind of nasty work, dude. This is kind of nasty work, man. You motherfuckers they'll go all the way, won't they?
So I have all of the evidence of this already up on the page where you can see I was in constant communication with him. Okay. And then he had his knee surgery.
He's next for a reason.
And
it's revenge on both parts. That's all it is now. It's turned into the days of our lives, man. It's like a soap opera for revenge. Who's gonna drop like the next fucking bad thing about somebody? This shit right here isn't gonna stick though. This isn't gonna stick. You didn't expose anything. You have to have proof. You have to have receipts of things. You should have came up here and be like, look, this is the dates, blah, blah, blah. He wasn't around. This is the dates, boom, he wasn't around. You should have had this shit, bullet points and everything. Then you would have made me believe you. Then you might have had my attention. She's been talking for months about it. For a long time. I called this out 6 months ago. I talked about Sarah Little 6 months ago. By the way, it's not her name, but Eric's fake. Like, why are we supposed to take all these people serious when they use fake names, don't come on camera, fake pictures and shit? Like, who do we think we are? Like, don't be a fool, chat.
Rocky situations. I don't know how much people want to know about that, but there were some rocky situations in between where I would call him out and I would say, you're only visiting once every couple months now. And everything that I'm saying, I can actually back up in his own words.
Take him
Because
to child support court. Take him to child support court. I had to pay fucking insurance and a weekly payment. I had to have health insurance for 18 years of it. So, like, you ain't telling me shit. Take her to, that's what that system's there for, chat. I don't really too much care for it because I think it has major flaws in it. But it's a system for people that don't care to pay child support. That's what it is. And they will make you pay. One way or the other, you're going to pay that support. It'll haunt you for the rest of your life. Wherever you work, it'll come out of your checks. Oh, yeah. They're not playing. You'll get your money. So that's just where I don't understand any of this. Take his ass to child support court. But then that comes with his parental rights.
admitted to this on air that I was the type of mom that,
man.
Was wanting him to come and see her more because I was actually concerned that he wouldn't have a bond with her. He has another illegitimate daughter and he has 2 legitimate daughters. And I noticed there's a difference in the bond when they were little. And I didn't want that sort of schism in between. And I wanted my daughter to have a good, strong foundation.
I don't know.
And so I would encourage him to come more or to meet with me more and see her.
And look, man, I don't give a fuck about Eric Carroll either. I don't. That dude, what he eats don't make me shit either. I'm just covering this for the love of the Whitakers. But I think this has gotten further than the Whitakers. This ain't even about the Whitakers anymore. I might just start disassociating the Whitaker from this. That way I help move it out of the Whitaker fucking algorithm. Yeah. Because they're kind of leeching off the Whitaker viewers with this bullshit. And this ain't for the Whitakers. This ain't to help the Whitakers. Where did all that go wrong? Where did all that stop? When did all the helping the Whitakers stop? When did the fucking let's help the Whitakers, let's do this, give them their house, you're going to get the family back together? When did all that stop and it started turning into, I'm going to get his ex-girlfriend up here? What did he do to you? Where did it go? So now it's not about the Whitakers at all, is it? It's more about who's messier than who. Who's done something wrong in their past. Good Lord, man. It's not about the Whitakers at all. Look at this. All this and still no house. Twisted, you are dead on the money, buddy. Let me go use the restroom and get a drink.
She was still breastfeeding at the time, and he would get really upset and tell me, oh, I was just trying to bait him, and what was his main thing that he would say? That I was using her as bait to try to get him back or something like that. At this point, that was so far from the truth because I'd already seen his true colors. A lot of that transpired. That was not true. I honestly, truly just wanted him to see the little things that he was missing, the little milestones that she was missing. And so I was trying to do everything that I could to keep them connected as he was drifting apart more and more. His visits were becoming every 2 months instead of every 2 weeks. And that was a problem for me. So he has his knee surgery, and he asked if my son could stay the night with him for the week to help him up and down, since everyone else would be at work or school, and he'd feel more comfortable with a guy there helping out. And I said yes. And he invited us over. He was on pain meds. He was very loving, very kind, I've never seen him be so, affectionate with our daughter. And that was really a sweet moment. And I thought everything was going good. And then rumors started spreading that I was, because he had invited me over there. He was actually dating someone at the time. So he had to sort of.
Man, I would love to hear how Patrick's children think about him. Does anybody, I'm not doing it, but I would love to hear that. All of them. And there better not be one that's mad at him. right? Like, dude, you know what you're doing to this family? I don't think the girl even understands what kind of damage this does to your core family. Like, it's past about your children at this point, right? Like, don't you care about your child more than to like be caught on YouTube slandering his fucking dad, slandering her dad? Sorry, I don't know if I think it's a baby girl. Like, this is gonna last forever now. You're gonna be like 65 years old. Eric's probably gonna be in her life for 25 years at that point. And here you still are on YouTube fucking slandering their pops. Neither one of them would care for this. Nobody in that's hyping this up in his ear, doing this shit, telling him to do this shit. They don't give a fuck about these people's kids either. Like, what? I told you, people come on the internet and act out things that they wouldn't even do in real life because it makes them look like fucking psychopaths. Yeah, like why aren't we talking about getting the Whitakers back together? Why have we stopped what the moral of the story is? Why is it about like who Eric is, who Patrick is? We know what happened. We know what happened. We see who ended up with charges for it. You're not gonna make charges appear for Eric. I don't care who you think you are. Like, you might be able to fool people and think that you can, but you can't. You can't. And you might as well just hang it up, but you can't.
Smooth that over with the person he was dating at the time, and he kind of started a little rumor.
Like, dude, you're putting your kids up to,
and
like,
that's just a long story, but things started from that point on. The woman he was seeing said, okay, dude, from now on, you have to get 50-50. There's no more her coming around, you coming around her. She did not like that. She had a problem with it. So he said, she's old enough now, I should be able to take her. And this would have happened. He would have said this to me 2 months later.
Oh yeah. What about his lawyer thinking about, like, what would his lawyer think about this? Like, what? Eric can bring this to court right now and show him that you're online sitting there trying to slander people about it. This is stupid. This is fucking ignorant, dude. This is fucking ignorant. This is just ignorant. And you got charges pending on you, bro. This isn't the smartest thing to do, man. But you do you, my man.
I had not heard from him in 2 months. After that, after having my son stay with him.
That's kind of crazy, bro.
I didn't hear from him for 2 months after that.
It's like baby mama drama. It is.
And then Father's Day rolls around, and I hear from him last minute. Hey, I want to see her for Father's Day. Well, we already had plans. My son's father died in a tragic accident when he was 7. And we had some type of plan.
Man, it's going to suck if they haul this man off to prison. What's the people going to do then? Y'all just going to be silent, aren't you? Y'all just going to go to the weeds. Say, oh, we're going to go after Eric now. Let's go get him, go get him, go get him. No, then that'll die out too, and it'll be all over. Like, I see this taking place, man.
It's in his memory, plus I had plans with my dad. And I said, I just text back and I said, it's kind of late, last minute. I wish I had known. I haven't heard from you. It's been a while. And he got really upset because, I mean, it was 8 p.m. the night before.
Yeah, take this shit to custody court. Yeah, absolutely, bro. This is why I can't get along with this woman right here. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Absolutely. Take this right to custody court with you. Oh, 100%, dude. 100%.
For Father's Day. And he was sending texts to his oldest daughter. He wasn't even texting me at this point. I think he had me blocked because I had mentioned
maybe they will. I don't know.
that I didn't want my son staying any more days or something like that. I was upset because he was just letting him play video games the whole time. I think we sort of had a fight about the video games. It's all really silly and stupid, but he started crying alienation after that. From that, that's when he started to completely melt down and say, okay, now I'm the victim. And he ran with that narrative. And I said, that we needed to have a sit down where he could be more committed if he wanted to get her. If he wanted me to just send her off with him like he's wanting, then he needs to be more committed, come around more, be more familiar. I was also still breastfeeding at the time, and it was going to be hard, and I didn't want that.
Bro, like this person wrote, today we are talking about Eric. Don't you think Eric talked enough about Patrick and the Whitakers? Hell no. Hell no, I don't. Hell the fuck no. Eric spoke maybe 3 times about this shit now. Hell fucking no. Hey, you guys are nuts, man. That's nuts. And then it says, in the Whitakers, he made the Whitakers out to be horrible people. No, he didn't. Nobody can make anyone look like anything, but like if that's what they're doing, what are you doing to Eric? This is such hypocrisy. Hi, Regina. This is such hypocrisy, bro. Every way about it. They would hate this was done to them. Patrick would 100% hate if somebody got a hold of his kid and brought him up on YouTube and start fucking asking questions and fucking telling him about Patrick. Say he'd hate it. He'd be ready to kill somebody. 100%. Like, let's not fool each other here. And anybody goes along with this shit, you're just as sickening, bro. This isn't about any of these adults up here at all. It's about you guys being so gross in the background, having to do this shit. It's gross because there's a child involved. There's a whole kid involved in this. And y'all mad at Eric about what happened with the Whitakers? So y'all decided to bring her up and slander all fucking Eric about his kids and shit, which in fucking 10 years, I bet will be all over with. And he's going to love his family anyway. All that. But like, why would you try to take that away though? Why would anybody think that they should be involved in this? A part of splitting family up even further. Because if I was there, I wouldn't know where to go with this. I would be like, damn, you just put another divide between me and my child. Like you keep putting all these divisions between me and my children because of you. You can sit there and say, well, you just don't come. You just don't come. Well, that's why. There's reasons. This is just childish. And this is what happens. And this is what's kind of wrong with the system. Because of this. That child's young. Can't even speak for herself, man. What the fuck?
That for her, to be honest, I didn't want her to be tossed to and from, especially not 50-50.
Gross.
But for her to go visit there, I wasn't opposed to that. But I just asked if he could sit down and be more committed. And I have an email of this. I said, can you be more committed? Instead of just
sit down and be more like, why don't you just say, yeah, come get her? Let him go. Why is there always like, let's sit down and have this? Let's be, it's like, no, let's just co-parent. I'm going to be me and you do you. Let me come get my baby. Am I right or wrong? This is the bullshit. Always a stipulation in it. Always this line you got to cross to see your kid. Like what? She just said it. He would never do this or he would never do that to see his kid. There should be nothing in between there. You drop it, letting him come get his kid, letting him leave with his kid. There should be nothing in between there. Nothing at all. There shouldn't be well, you need to do this. Or if you didn't do this, if you did that. That's the problem. That is the problem. Absolutely, children need both parents. And they don't need them doing this.
Coming around on a whim, and we can sit down and we can talk about a schedule that works for us.
Dude.
I even looked up a mediator, and I shared with him some mediators that we can sit down and meet with. And he never responded to the email. Dude,
shared mediators. I even thought about getting mediators, guys. Man, I would back him. And then you wonder why he didn't want to come see his child. So like you throw out there that you're crazy as fuck. There's all these stipulations on seeing your baby girl, his baby girl, when there's no threats of violence to the child, none of that. I've heard none of that. Like, he's not hurting this baby. Like, what? What? Wow. Like, what happened with the Whitakers, yo? Yeah.
So I have proof of that.
Yeah.
And that's where we've been ever since. And the only other time I've spoken to him was to call him out on Dad Talk when he opened the page. Maybe 7 months after he opened the page, I got tired of the lies and the rumors, and I left a review on the page, and all of those screenshots.
You know what? You know what I think a lot of that is too? I bet a lot of that is Eric spoke of a lot of opinions, right? And they probably weren't even about her. He was just bringing up things that he could talk about, right? On Dad Talk. And he was probably just bringing up things, and she was getting all emotional about it. I bet you anything. I bet she took word for word what Eric Carroll said on all his Dad Talk page and thought he was talking straight to her. I bet you. When really he's talking to all of the people, not just her. She has proof. She has proof. Well, this is the place you bring proof. 100% woman scorn. This is pitiful, man. And I'm just going to keep watching. I'm just going to keep watching, guys. But it's pitiful. Because there is a child, man. There is a little girl involved in this. I want y'all to think about that. There is a child involved.
Thoughts are also on the Dad Talk Exposed page and the Sarah Little page, where you can see that conversation there, where I'm telling him, you can see her. Why are you lying and saying that you're alienated? And then it boils down to the videos that I have of him saying,
you can see her, but we got to go through this weird mediator. Or you could see her, but you got to come over here and we got to talk about this more. What? What?
I want to see my daughter, but I don't want to be anywhere around that. That's his exact words. I think what it honestly has to do with is he's afraid he's going to have to pay child support.
Oh, wait till you see what all the crazy people make up, Ben, about this. Wait till you see what gets spun about this, bro. I'm not even going to talk about other creators because I don't even care to do it no more. But wait till you see the fucking narratives that get spun with this motherfucker right here, boy. And actually, they're just bringing a child into it every time. When this little girl grows up, she will be able to see the truth on her own. Yes. 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 There's been all this proof, but there's never any proof, bro. I've seen fucking like half documents and shit. Like, what? Nobody gives a fuck. Show us some proof, man.
He threatened me when she was 4 weeks old that if I applied for child support, that he would take me for full custody. And he has blackmailed his first ex and did get full custody and did get child support out of her. So he told me a few things he would use against me.
Hold on. So now you're speaking for the ex, the other ex. So he's such a bad father, guys, that he was able to get custody of his kid, full-blown custody, and child support out of the mother. He was such a bad father, guys. You know, and guys can't be that good in life or they rigged the system somehow. He set her up to do this. He persuaded the system to get over on this. Like, come the fuck on. There's no way Eric could just be a good person to his children. Like, what? Did you hear her? The man got full custody of his child and awarded child support over the woman, and he gets no praise for it. I mean, I don't think there's really any praise to be got, but you're dogging for it. So the truth is, you aren't really doing things by the book, or you wouldn't give a fuck about child support. That's the truth. You really aren't doing it like you should be, and you want to be able to control the situation. So you didn't take him to child support court because that would be a little bit more control that you didn't have. This is wild, bro. This is wild, man.
That are not things that I would be concerned about, but he was just grabbing at straws saying that I'm not fit to homeschool. Before all of this, I was a homeschooling mother, work from home mom of 11 years. And so he was just trying to grab at straws, saying, I mean, there were so many rumors spread about me. They just demonized me all the time. In fact, I had to go and get my son tested with the state to prove to them that I was qualified to homeschool. My son actually tested post-high school in every subject. So there's that. I have his test results. It was just one thing after another. They were constantly spreading rumors, demonizing me, trying to make a case to threaten me to take custody.
Could Eric sue her for slander? Yeah, because she's bringing the dad talk into it. If dad talk today is an entity, which I think it is, then yeah, he can. Yeah, 100% he can. Because he can say he's losing. He lost so much money from it. Yeah. Yep, because some people don't realize that Eric Carroll's got an actual LLC behind it, an actual entity. So when you do slander that, you can fall under the slander category for sure.
And I just bowed out. You know, I just completely quit trying to beg him to be there.
Well,
And
that's the problem. That's the problem, Leesky. Filing lawsuits are very expensive. You got to think it's probably 10 grand minimum just to start one. That's just to file a motherfucker. Then you start getting charged by the hour. Yeah, you're talking 15, 20 grand just to sue somebody. Just to put the paperwork and shit in. Yeah, dad talk being an entity though. Him having that money kind of pisses me off a little though. Because here's the problem with that. If he does end up with all that money and not a charge, then he did swindle, you know? Sorry, I got the hiccups now. Then he did swindle, you know? Let him do it, man. Let him do it, Cuddle. I support it 100%. Because I'll react to it. I'll call it out for what it is. And I'll be truthful about it too. You know? I'm over like the I don't know. None of these people faze me, man. They don't faze me because psychologically I'm too good. I'm too good psychologically, man. Because I just don't watch. So whatever they say, I don't even see it.
Okay, I'm done trying to call your bluff on dad talk. I'm just gonna let you go. And he did just that. He has not tried since. He's had my number blocked since she was just 8 months
that's
old.
Bad. How you have to get your number blocked?
He's never
like let's talk
attempted.
about how you
He's gone all the way to the president.
Let's talk about why he had to block your number. We're just gonna brush over that, guys. We can't just brush over that, right? And Sarah, I don't know you, so don't think I'm being too harsh on you, but the truth is the truth, man. You got a child involved with this. I think you need to stand down, dude. Sometimes you gotta let these people work it out like that, but I don't know if I would be involving my family in this. I just don't. I just don't, man. This is everlasting.
Of the United States to so-called share his story of alienation and try to bring awareness to alienation, but he's not tried to communicate with me.
Right.
And I think that's because I see straight through him. I don't really know all the depths of it, but
then take him to child support court. That isn't fucking juvenile court. I'm sorry. Child support court is not juvenile court. Oh, that's right. You gotta first identify the paternity, right? Because you guys haven't even established paternity, have you? Please tell me that you guys have established paternity. And you're not some up here just saying it because you think it's his baby. or you might even know, but you gotta establish paternity, and then go to child support court. You'll get everything you want from him. All that bitching, moaning, and groaning ain't doing nothing but hurting that baby girl. If you want something from him, go get it, and you can. But you got to be following the right path too. That's all it is. But you're not a good. You don't think you're a good enough parent to fight against Eric Carroll? That's pretty eye-opening. I would like to think you are. I would like to think that you're a good enough mom to be able to keep custody of your child against Eric Carroll. You know, I think you would. But to use that as your excuse to not take him to support court is beyond me. I'm afraid he's going to try to get full custody. Child support court isn't about custody. Once you establish paternity, that just tells you who the father and who ain't the father. Then it's your opportunity to go to get child support court. You don't even have to establish like anything until you go through child support court. They'll do that for you, trust me.
Yeah. I can't
You get
psychoanalyze him
everything
other
you
than the
want
fact
from
that
it.
he wasn't in control of me and he didn't like that.
Yeah, control's a big thing for people.
Yeah. With everything that I'm sharing, I have proof in his own words that he is just not wanting to restore or reconnect with our daughter until she's older because he doesn't want to have to deal with me. That's what he says.
Yeah.
So I think he's a coward. I know he's a liar. He has tried to spread. I mean, I'm putting this lightly. He tried to say I was just a one night stand.
Yeah, it's all family court to get custody. Yeah, she's taking all the time in the world. She'd be going to court over this shit, getting what she wants from this motherfucker. Instead, she's up on YouTube bitching about it to Patrick. Like, I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. I would have said 100% no to this content. Absolutely, I would have. Well, it's kind of obvious everybody chose sides. I think it's weird because everybody's just on the internet. None of you motherfuckers gonna get no dick. None of you motherfuckers gonna ever touch them or ever be able to be real friends. And that's just what it is. It's just weird. It's parasocial. It's a hate bond. A little bit. I get it, you know. But here's my stand. Like, if I don't like something somebody's doing, I don't like it. I don't go, well, I'll bend that because they're mad at somebody else that I'm mad at. I don't do that. I'm not that dude, bro. I'm not that dude. I stand on my moral ground, and that's just what it is. I forgive. I forgive all the time because I'm a forgiving person. I know that, hey, I'm going to die someday. Can't carry all that hate, yo. But, like, I'm not going to bend, break, or fold any of my morals up here for any kind of money. I promise you. Ain't going to ever happen. And that'll probably keep me low in the algorithm, but I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that, chat. A-okay with it.
And he completely omitted that we had a marriage
I would
certificate
not agree to
by
do
the
this
state,
interview.
a
This is
ring, a
horrible for the
$5,000 ring
child.
that he had convinced me to even conceive our daughter.
Mhm.
So there,
Listen to the
it's gone
things
from I'm
she's
just a one.
saying that her child's going to hear, bro. God damn. What the fuck?
Nightstand to, being exposed with the truth. It's just one lie after another, and it's just so compacted. And I don't even want to get into all of that, but
I walk
It's a
on
lot.
pretty level
It's a
ground,
lot.
Athena.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to go down this rabbit hole that people were asking.
Man, much love to you.
He's not an alienated father.
Y'all see the real
by no
deal in
means.
me.
Okay.
Thank y'all.
What else do we have?
For real.
Anybody else want to ask any questions? A rebel guy, it's a joke.
Was that it? Was that it?
Are they doxing me?
No.
Oh, she's worried about being doxxed.
Yeah, it's his way or the highway, Rhonda.
Like, baby girl.
And he wants
worried
50-50
about
because
being
he doesn't have
doxxed up here. You're worried about being doxxed up here, but you're up here trying to call out the one of the people that's popular with the Whitaker shit. Like, you're worried about being doxxed. You're swimming over there with all the snakes in the grass as it could be, dude. That's what you're doing. You're swimming with all the snakes that's ready to bite each other. I don't know if anybody told you that. All the trolls, all the snakes, all the people who got fucking 2 faces, all that shit. Turn out. The Medusas. You down there with Medusa.
pay child support, not because he actually wanted 50-50. He would have his mother doing the raising the 50% of the time, or definitely not his new wife, because or she's not new, but at the time,
You can't
not
make
his new
this
wife
shit
because
up,
she worked
dude.
full time. But he threatened that he would have his mother raising her. That's what he threatened.
He threatened that he would have his mother raising her. What man does that? I'm gonna have my mom raise her. What man has ever said that in your life? Like, men want to be men. They want to be tough. They want to be brutal. I'll raise my kid. My mom's gonna raise her. Oh, she was gonna take over the mom part? Oh, okay.
Me with.
Okay.
And he has admitted that he wants 50-50 because he doesn't think he should have to pay child support. His
50-50 custody. It still comes with support, though, I think. Some of it does still come with support. Yeah. Whoever makes the most money, I believe it still comes with support. Because I think I had every other weekend plus Wednesday. And then, but, you know, it got to a point I was getting every time I wanted. That's not 50, though. I guess it is, though, if I got her every, well, no, it ain't 50. It's like 25%. Like, why wouldn't you want 50-50 with your fucking child's parents, dude? You're making it a clear thing that it's a problem with you, Sarah. You are making it very clear. Why are you fighting against him having 50-50 with his fucking child? Like, I don't get your fucking reasoning. If he's saying, well, he's trying to fight me for 50-50, and you're saying that you're fighting about it, why? But in the same turn, you're saying he don't want to see his kid. Huh? Are you guys listening? So she wants to fight against him about it. So, like, why? Just do it. It's not your benefit. It's the child's benefit. Like, she literally said he didn't want to see her, but then he was ready to take her to court for 50-50. Doesn't sound like a person that don't want to see his child. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, Lee. You know, there's some bad parents out there, bro. And like, some of them are just off, you know, off track a little bit. They need to grow up a little bit, maybe, or get themselves back on track, you know, if they're doing bad. But you guys know me. I'm a big thing with chances. I'm a big thing with forgiveness, because you never know, bro. Like, you don't know what the outcome leads to, dude. You're really wrecking your child's future with this shit, Sarah. You really are. And you're not even thinking about her. Because this shit's not going nowhere now. It's on my channel now. I just don't get it, man. Like, you were fighting against him wanting to have her fucking see her. And it's like, why? If you're bitching about him not seeing her, but then you're fighting against him seeing her, it's like, what?
One of his main things is, if mom needs child support, then why doesn't dad get custody? That's one of his main slogans.
Okay.
It's one of my slogans.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about slogans.
Mitzi Hayes wants to know, has Eric ever had a real job?
4 years. I think for 4 years he did. He was a blue collar CDL, whatever. He drove for Mayfield an ice cream truck. And then
You're just up here
that's funny that you
doxing
mentioned
and
that,
shit,
because
and you don't want to be
there's some
doxed.
fraud with them too.
Do you hear this
so
shit?
I think his first one was
Do you hear this shit? up here just doxing everything about this man, and then she's in there saying, "Is the chat doxing me?" Such hypocrites, man. Like, you're not doing anything good for your baby girl. You just want to be involved in the fuck shit, Sarah. And now you are. Great job, dude. But there's a baby involved in that. That's fucking crazy to me. Why can't people just think normally? Like, they didn't work out for a reason, guys. So somebody decided that the other wasn't the one for them. That's what a breakup is, right? You decide that the one you're with isn't the one for you anymore, and it's time to get away from them. So one of them decided to do that. Right? Maybe it was both. I don't know. Now, why does it have to be hard to see the child? It's when jealousy comes in, fucking control starts to come in. And then there starts to be like borders thrown up around this. And there's like walls made. And then next thing you know, one of them's got to be running through a goddamn maze to see their kid. And it's all because of your bullshit.
UPS, he tells the story that he got hit by a door. I think there could be some workers' comp in with that, where he had an injury.
Damn,
then he went to Mayfield.
Making shit up.
He tore his ACL playing basketball. And then I'm told by someone he worked with that he staged his knee being injured at Mayfield.
God damn, dude. God damn. Now he's up for another fraud case with the department now. Like, this is just all hearsay. This is just dog him, guys. Is this a truth stream, or is this a let's talk bad about Eric stream? Because I'm not getting any truth from this. Are you? Truthfully, are you getting any truth from any of this? Thank you, China baby. I appreciate it. But I mean, I'm just being honest. Do you guys see any fucking real truth in this? It seems like just somebody that's mad. And I don't think you should be that. I understand you're mad, right? Eric may have done you wrong. I get it. But there's no way it should trickle down to where now it's involving your child. That's all I'm saying, man. Think about the children, bro. There's no reason why a child should have to hear her mother on a public platform like YouTube slandering her father into kingdom come, dude. Like, I don't think you understand that the walls you're putting up for this man to see his kid. Look how many walls you're putting up. Those are tall walls. And I'm sorry, sometimes that turns around and bites you in the ass if he wants to get serious about it. And I don't think, since you're not getting serious, he's not going to get serious. That's just what it is. He don't want to go to child support court, especially not if he's not paying for it now. So why are you not in child support court then if you're bitching that he's not doing something for her? Why aren't you in child support court? Right? You're mad he's not doing anything for her. Take him to child support court. Yeah, you never bring your fucking children's problems on social media, man. Never.
In the office, going through a board on the wooden deck porch, and was because he needed surgery for his torn ACL.
Mm-hmm.
And I have videos of him saying he actually did tear his ACL playing basketball, but he needed to cover the surgery and he couldn't afford it. So I'm told allegedly that he staged
the injury videos that you said he lied. I want to see this.
Surgery. Yeah. And so he worked.
See the video where you said he lied on the video to you.
There until
that's what you said.
Happened.
He lied on the video saying he really tore it.
I think the industry was going out. They were hiring the bigger Mack trucks and kind of doing away with the smaller trucks.
Yeah.
I think. And so
They
he
don't
actually
phase
tells
you
the
out.
story on Dad Talk that his industry was, or his job was being at stake. So he decided to start Dad Talk because that was his passion, was to have a podcast like Joe Rogan. So he tells
Okay.
that on his
Good. It's a good dream.
podcast. So
Rogan.
yeah, it was maybe for 4 years he worked a regular job. Before that, it was promotions, booking rock bands to come, and like he was sort of like a rock band
Yeah,
groupie.
it boils down to that child support cord, bro. Simple as that. Or she just wants to bitch anything about anything. Yep. Because, like, here's the deal. He's not seeing the kid. You're not allowing him to see the kid. You say he's not doing this, then take him to fucking child support court or quit crying. There's things for this. There's literal laws and guidelines he will have to go by. It just sucks because you'll have to go by them as well. And I think you know that. That's why you're not doing it. You just rather come up here and bitch and make your child's life worse. Because I don't care what you say. This looks bad for your children.
For many years, booking a lot of people in Atlanta and Columbus, and
Imagine what she says in front of
just
that poor child.
promotions.
Oh, I
and
know.
things like that.
Yeah, I know.
Many
That
years,
kid won't-
of course, he
that
tells the
kid
story
won't
about
think about it for itself. I guarantee you that.
struggling with addiction and things. So there's a lot of that in there as to why he didn't have a normal job. But I don't know. That's probably not something I should go into.
So let's hear it out.
But no, since then he has not worked a regular job. He has lived off of donations. What little monetization that he's had, not much. And there needs to be a financial audit on him because he has been taking advantage of a lot of people under false pretenses and misappropriating those funds, saying they're going to go to one thing when they're going to another.
Look at this. Do you think he got hooked on pain pills from his knee surgery? That's the question somebody chose to put in chat. Yeah. That's it, guys. Yeah. Come on, man. Are we this pea-brained? I know my chat isn't that pea-brained, but that's the types of questions that are flowing over there. Do you think he got hooked on pills because of knee surgery? Come on, man. Like, everybody in the chat's like, yeah, he did. He got hooked on during pain surgery, knee surgery. Yep. Come on, man. Come on, troll.
They asked. Catwoman 67 says, do you think that he got hooked on drugs from his knee surgery?
It was before that that he was.
Look, he said it too. You think he got hooked on pain pills for his knee? Yeah, man, he did, didn't he?
Hooked on drugs. I think it was something else. I don't know what kind of. It was something.
You were with this man, and you don't know what he was on?
Medical, maybe a wisdom tooth extraction or something silly like that. I don't remember, but it wasn't. No, it wasn't his knee.
Okay. Rock band creepy. People were dying over that.
I think Eric's been pretty open about that too, right? So, like, I think at that point, you're just taking a jab at former drug users. Not a very good look, since there's so many people in the communities that's been on drugs before. It's not a good look, dude. It isn't. You guys don't even realize what you say and do, man. Sitting there just taking jabs at drug users, knowing damn well half the fucking chat they have are drug users. Like, I love this whole he's so bad, we're better than him attitude. I love it. There's not a goddamn person over there better than him. Not one. And this is as low as you can go. This is scraping the bottom, baby. Yeah, he was very open about it, Ben. Always been, I'm pretty sure.
Let's see.
No, Rhonda. I'm his ex.
And Ben wrote that too. Ben wrote it in the chat. Guys, Eric said he had a pill problem. We all know that.
Not together very long.
You guys think Eric's going to go hard on this? I don't think so. I think he's already been dealing with this demon. I don't think he's going to pay it too much attention. Why should he? Who cares? He's probably already been dealing with this demon, bro. Imagine. He's already had to block her number. Like, who has to? Like, I don't have my. I've never had my baby mama's number blocked. Never. Ever, ever, ever. She's never had mine blocked. You know why? Because we don't go fuck you, texting fucking back and forth, cussing at each other. We finally block each other because that's what that is. That's what they be doing. Because that's why you get numbers blocked. Y'all know, right? You motherfucker. 1,000 goddamn calls while I'm at work. You know. You know, man. This shit is wild. It's funny. This is funny. I just kind of lost the fucking hilariousness in it because there is a kid, man. And if ain't nobody give a fuck about the kid, I will. Like, I'll speak up. Like, this is ridiculous because there is a child involved, and nobody gives a fuck about that child's future, that her mother is on the internet slandering Eric all over the goddamn universe. And that's going to stay. It's going to stay, man. This is another wall she has put up. She put a fortress around her child from Eric. And she hasn't said one harmful thing he's ever done. He hasn't beat her. Yeah, they do get on early. You're right. You can tell who had the feelings. You can tell.
I'm not going to go into that story.
Daniel Thomas, he will bury these two. Right. That's funny.
And he, like, I know everybody probably thinks I'm just terrible for talking about him on here, but he has gone to great lengths to smear me. And what I am saying is very kind.
I don't recall Eric ever saying anything about you. Like I said, I think this is a lot of emotional bullshit where she took what Eric says on his podcast about her because he might be speaking openly about something. Like, I get it sometimes where somebody might think I'm talking about them, but I'm really not. My people in my chat know I'm not coming at y'all. I really direct most of everything I do right to people. You know, it's just the way I am. Love me or hate me, dude. Love me or hate me, dude. Never going away. I'm just going to be like that thorn.
He has said, he's even looked at the camera and said, okay, you know, he was addressing our daughter in the future and saying some of the most horrendous things about me. So no, I do not feel bad for.
You hear this shit? He's hitting subliminals on her.
Coming on here and exposing him.
Talk November Rain.
I feel like there's times where me and my baby mamas have gotten into it and shit. They watch my channel, bro. They watch my channel, bro. Like, they know I'll talk about it, but like my baby's mamas are good, bro. My first child's baby mama, she's not so good. Like, she's on a bad path. But like the one I have 2 children with, great. I can't ask for a better children mother. I really can't. And we get along great, bro. Like, she took me to have surgery. Like, when she had her hysterectomy, I took care of her here at my house. She had my bed. Like, I made sure she was good, took care of her, took days off of work. Yeah, man. I mean, that's just the nature in being a good person. You know, why am I going to continue to put my children through hell because I don't like her or we're not ever going to be together and we just have to space that? When do we stop that? Because if we can't be friendly in nature around our children and do it for our children, there's no way it's ever going to work again. You see what I'm saying? For anybody that thinks it's going to work again, there's no way it's ever going to work again until you get the children thing right. And I don't think this is a good look. This is horrible. He didn't ask no questions. He didn't, like, build any story to it. There wasn't no like any of that. It was like straight into slandering and bashing Eric. Damn. God bless his soul for speaking for a fucking few times. When Patrick Dumb did a world tour, hated everybody, made up with everybody, and back on his world tour again. And Eric can't speak 4 times. Like, isn't it wild, dude? The fucking hypocrisy in this shit. Like, it's blatant. It's blatant as shit. There'll be 1,000 narratives spun. What are you doing, Karma?
Explain who put the meds in the floor.
That's for you.
Yeah, I know that. It's kind of funny because if you're a drug addict, you sure as hell ain't gonna leave no drug medicine laying on the floor. That's ignorant.
At Marjorie, yes, I fully believe he still is, and I'm not going to say what
So
it is.
now they're planted, guys. They're planted. But just the drugs, though. Nothing else. Just the drugs. Oh, I forgot. The shit could have been erased, guys.
But I know what it is. Yes.
No, you cannot have this.
Let me
No.
see.
No.
Okay, so there have been cars that have been donated to him that he has also made money off of. I just want to clear that up too. That has been a side income for him.
If they were donated to him and he sold that car, guess what? He sold his car. What the fuck? Don't listen to her, Karma. I like these pineapple Fantas. These are pretty good. The little bitty bottles. This is funny, man.
Those show cars.
Shout out to the truth
a lot of them have been
seekers and
given
the
to him
truth
and
tellers
raffled
in the
off
chat,
as well.
baby. I love
His
y'all,
studio,
man.
Dad Talk Studio, was gifted to him, donated. The people just sort of came together and donated, but also he had one large donor that paid everything in full. His state-of-the-art equipment paid for by others. So that's, I mean, he's always saying, support me, support me. I just find it
like so you're just mad he gets support on YouTube then? Oh my God. She's a detractor. His children's mother is a detractor to his own channel. Wow. It's a jealousy thing too, y'all. It's a jealousy thing too. Because guess how I built my platform, chat? By donations. It's how I still continue to grow. I had nothing but a laptop when I started, chat. Nothing. Booming. Everybody support the platform. It goes right back into this channel all the time. For sure, for sure. Like this, what? Like what? I love the people that come for you because you get donations or you get people that support you. I love that because it's always somebody that's not getting support at the time. Always, dude. Because they wouldn't say it if they were getting support. You see what I'm saying? It only makes sense.
ironic that he thinks that a mother shouldn't be supported, but he thinks he should be supported so that he could travel.
Just made it make sense.
Had, you know, it's always been his dream job to travel. That was something that he said to me when we
make them mad.
started seeing each other. He said, I hope you're okay with someone who is going to be traveling a good portion of the year. And yes, 90% of the year, he was traveling for quite a few years.
So what?
After that. That's a lot of money. And I also find it ironic.
Clocking his traveling, y'all. What? 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 You clocking his traveling too? You're obsessed, aren't you? Wow.
That he will say he didn't have the money to go in and fight the system, which he never had to do. But he'll say he didn't have the money to go fight in the system to see his daughter.
Joe did.
But yet he has had the money to go to Europe, to book all these hotels and flights and throw.
Like, do you know he's doing this, or do you know if somebody else is doing it for him? Because all this could be done for him. Like, I don't know if you understand that or not. Eric might have been moving for other people.
A $31,000 party on his birthday with a lot of key figures
Yeah.
and celebs
So
that
you're
came.
fucking him. You're just jealous. Like Jesus Christ. What's up, Power? You're just jealous. Man, I hate this, man. I hate this that he's got a baby mama just jealous, bro. Because that's bad for the kid. It's probably never going to be okay. You know? Until she changes, it's probably never going to be okay. He probably has some changes to make too. I'm not saying everybody's perfect here. Because fuck what both these motherfuckers did to the Whitakers. Let's not forget about what happened with the Whitakers, chat. Let's not forget about what happened to that poor Whitaker family and where we're at right now with it. Like, what? This is what we're doing now? Really? This is the horse we're going to ride into the sunset on. What? Huh?
Or paid $10,000 for a photo op with Trump, or just all of
Cynthia
those
Hall.
things that he can afford, but he can't afford to legitimize our daughter because
Right,
it's the principle for him. He thinks that's what he says,
This ain't about the Whitakers, bro.
but he
This ain't
cannot
about
prove that
helping
I've
the
ever alienated
Whitakers.
him. I
That's
haven't. And I
gone.
can prove it.
There hasn't been talk about helping the Whitakers in months. In months, guys. There's no helping the family anymore. This is about who looks better than who in the fallout. The fallout's done happened, bro. I don't think that it really even matters to the public anymore what y'all look like. I think they've already made their decision. You're both fucking horrible. Because now here you are still sitting down the road from them, building your house up, and they gonna sit down there and live in a shack, and you go, here I am, and you ain't even fucking still nothing making right. Like, what are we gonna do to help the Whitakers? That's done, huh? Yeah, I know.
The opposite.
Pretty gross, man. I must say. This isn't very
I would now.
manly, I'll tell you that.
I would now. Learning what I've learned about him over the years, I would be really sketched for him to want to come into her life all of a sudden. I really think he's creepy, and I'm fully honest.
But you fucked him. You fucked him. Cut that bullshit out. You fucked him. You didn't think he was creepy enough to let him slide his dick up in you? Come the fuck on, man. This shit goes a little bit too far. Well, guess what? There was other creators up here calling the man you're sitting on the platform creepy too. Shaving Timmy's chest. Like, we're gonna forget about those questions and now be friends again? What about all those things you said about him? You're gonna ask him now? Huh? So you could be called a liar and you told everybody some bullshit? Ask him now. So when he tells you something, you go, oh, okay, that's what it is. Oh, it's something AD said a long time ago, God damn it. But I was wrong, wasn't I? Right? Pissing on Timmy. We're buddies now. Ace Boone Coons, baby. Ace Boone Coons, chat. Ace Boone Coons. You be my best friend if I tell you pissed on somebody. Yeah, I'll be your best friend. All right. Hey, why'd you piss on that dude? Oh, I didn't really piss on him. Oh, okay. What? Is everybody in their chat stupid? Are they fucking ignorant? Duh.
Yeah, really, the things that were going on with how he will go through the system for Timmy, but wouldn't go through the system.
Oh, man.
For your own kid?
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Wow.
You're seeing these, right, Sarah?
No,
These people
You're
are
not seeing it in the
next
comments?
to nobody, bro. That's how low they are. They don't stand on any moral high
a
ground.
darkie in the wood pile. What does that mean? What does a darkie in the
Yeah,
wood pile?
I
What the heck does that mean,
defended him
Holly?
in it. I defended him in it, you know. These people got no moral standards, bro. You can see it. None of them.
Just somebody being rude. Block them.
Just block them, man. Get rid of them.
Hold on just a second.
They don't want to talk about that being thankful.
and they stay down, and they stay down, and they stay down, and they stay down, whoop, and they stay down. Damn, man. You gotta be respectful over there, though, y'all. People come over here and got so disrespectful to people, but you gotta be respectful over there, y'all.
I guess we're taking a little break here. Anybody else got
That's
questions?
dead
I'm
air,
sorry.
y'all.
It's okay.
I'm
I'll just ask people if they're needing, if they want to ask any questions.
Hey, Catwoman, Eric's parents, I will answer that. Give me just, I had to run upstairs.
It is
I'm kind of out of breath.
backwards.
Give me just a second.
It is backwards, and it's just everything I keep telling you guys, dude. They just do everything I say they do. They run with whatever narrative fits them than what they can talk about, what they can get jive out of, and they'll click up together when it fits the narrative, and then that's how they'll run it until the narrative changes and it fits for somebody else. It's very strange behavior from humans. It just is. To be kikiing and ha-haing with somebody that said you pissed all over Timmy, you shaved his chest because you're a fucking weirdo. Like, that just blows my mind, man. But you're yet up here saying that Eric's a bad person because of this. Huh? Huh? What? Because, oh, it'll help you at this point in time, right? You motherfuckers don't stand on shit. Not even your own 10 toes. Take it easy, Flower.
Hey,
Robert
somebody,
Garza donated the show cards. Robert Garza. Okay.
hold on, Sarah, hold on. Somebody in moderation needs to go and unblock Susan Says So Much. She was blocked on accident.
There was another guy in Florida, and I can't remember his name, but he donated the $30,000 Corvette. I'll think of his name in a minute. But as far as the question, Catwoman, about did his parents ever come to see her? His father has passed away, so it would be his mother, his aunt, and other family members. Yes. Still out of breath from running up the stairs. Sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
so she did come by.
Look at this. Thank you for Sarah for coming forward. What did she come forward for? Hold on. Thank you, Sarah, for coming forward. What got solved here? Eric could be a bad dad. Well, she's a bad mom, too. From everything she's just said up here, she's a horrible mother. Flat out. No good mother would be up here on YouTube doing this about her kid. Sorry to tell you. You're a piece of shit mother. Hate to tell you. You really are. She ain't come forward with anything. She ain't come forward with nothing. To be up here doing this, it's just horrible to your own child. So don't come up here with none of that bullshit. This shit is trash. You're trashy as fuck.
And she came by for a couple months after his knee surgery. And then there was some issue where she came by when I was giving, and I have to be careful not to say
you don't
names.
get involved in
I was
none of this.
giving
You got a child
daughter a bath.
guy. Like, everybody knows, and everybody in the goddamn world knows, you see what's going on with your baby daddy. You don't go get involved with them people. You don't. Unless you're ready to stir up shit too. That's all it boils down to. And it's kind of gross. Because it shows you don't give a fuck about your child's future. You don't.
Upstairs, and we heard a knock on the door. My son knows not to answer the door when I'm upstairs, giving her a bath. So he did not answer the door. It was a surprise visit.
This made her look bad, dude.
And he looked out the
This
window.
made her look bad. It made Patrick look bad. It made anybody that thought they got this something together look bad. I seen this woman months ago. I could have contacted her and been like, hey, come up on the panel. Let's slander Eric. This is baby mama, bro. Like, what the fuck? You don't do this shit.
He saw Annette driving off. And then next thing I know, I'm hearing, or I did text her and I let her know that I'm sorry. I have a text about all the evidence of this. I texted her and told her I was
I
sorry.
mean, you can only
I was
make
upstairs
yourself look
giving
so
her back.
bad on here, right? I mean, you can only make yourself look so bad on here before you're just considered smut to me.
And,
Like you're
Um,
just
she
smut.
said, I was just trying to come by and give the baby some clothes or something like that. And then the next thing I know, there's a rumor spread that I was alienating her too, just because I didn't answer the door that day, as if I did it on purpose.
At least it's
I
almost
don't
up here
know,
in the trailer.
man.
And then from then on out, she never came to see her again. There is proof where I've reached out to her. She has, a year later, reached out to me and wanted to see her.
No, but then like it's bad for somebody else to gain money on YouTube too, Ben. Like it's bad. It's horrible of us. It's horrible of you guys to support my channel. That's why he got so mad with Susan being over here.
And I told her that she
She was
could.
supporting me
see
and
her,
not him.
clear up some rumors
That's all
because
that
this is when
was.
Dad Talk was started.
All the fuck that was.
And there was a lot of horrible rumors being spread. I just wanted to clear
Nobody's
those up. And I
stupid.
told her
I've
I've
been
never
on here
kept her
forever,
from
bro.
y'all. I don't know why you were starting the rumor.
I'm OG.
That I
triple
did.
OG.
And she didn't answer. She said,
Eric could definitely
it was
use
kind of
this
long.
against
A
her.
little long-winded, as you can tell.
Eric Carroll, 100%. You can definitely use this against her. 100% you can. This is ignorant of her. This is 100% dumb as fuck.
And she just said, I'm not going to read this. I just thought I'd reach out and see if I could see her for Christmas or something like that. I don't know. It's up on the Dad Talk page. I told her that we would not be a revolving door for their drama anymore and their rumors. But I did not say that she could not see her. The exact quote was,
Yeah, they didn't get nothing on Eric.
I'm afraid to go off in here. Like, I'm not sure if
You ain't got to worry about it. I mean, like, we can get into that
she
later.
twisted my exact quote on air. She came on air with Eric and twisted it and said that I said that you would never, ever see her ever again. I never said that. I said we would not be a revolving door for their slander and abuse anymore. And I was tired of it. And I just wanted to have that addressed.
Yeah, I honestly don't care for who's mod over there, what creators are doing anything anymore. I'm let down by so much I see anymore, bro. Just by, I'm let down and like almost inhumanity, dude, by what I see on here anymore. I'm let down. I'm just gonna say it. It's a bummer to see, bro. It really is. It's a bummer to see, man.
But she didn't want to admit, to any of that.
This shit ain't
I
about
wanted
the
first and
Whitakers,
foremost
man.
to clear up the fact
This
that I
has
did not
nothing to do with the Whitakers.
intentionally not open the door for her that day.
This is about fucking 8 years ago in Eric's life, him and her relationship and shit. Nothing to do about the Whitakers. Everything about all these creators wanting to help the Whitakers and all this shit, that shit stopped months ago. Nobody has ever said anything about helping the Whitakers since, and they can't, and they ain't going to. So now they've made it something else. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I think you'll see it start to die off because they'll start blowing their load. This don't carry any weight, chat. It don't carry any weight.
Yeah.
That was misconstrued. That Aaliyah was sorry, it was a nice. My daughter was in the bathroom. We were upstairs. So it was always little intentional. It wasn't even a
You should be
misunderstanding because she
ashamed of
knew
yourselves. You should.
Yeah.
that I didn't intentionally not answer the
I
door.
would
She
be
intentionally
ashamed
twisted
of
the
this.
narrative to play.
No, you know what? I'd be ashamed of
Because
this.
Yeah.
parents,
Because there's not one creator on here, there's not one viewer in the chat that would want their fucking ex to come up here, baby mama, and come up here and just dog them out, dude. They would be so mad about that, bro. And if they say they wouldn't, they're lying through their fucking teeth. They're lying through their fucking teeth. I've seen them spaz out on here for less, guys. I've seen them spaz out, flip flop, shake like catfish without no air, y'all, for way less. So, like, come on, dude. Come on.
this is everything to them. They never even wanted to see. They never tried to reach out to see her until she was 8 months, 6 to 8 months old. Around that time, they had never tried to see her.
What's going on with your microphone, Sarah?
No, it's not out of control. I'm just watching it from the outside now, to be honest, Pamela. I don't give a damn. I'll just report on it like I see it. And if people don't like what I have to say, then you don't have to watch what I have to say. But I'm going to call it like it is down the fucking middle, man. And if your values and morals change to either side of that, I'm going to call it, man.
Is something wrong with it?
You're gonna call it.
Are you moving it around?
Probably.
Well,
What's it
this
doing?
is what I've always been.
It's
I'm
just
not
like you're
gonna
moving it
say
around or
anything
something.
about the Whitakers.
So Amplify, Eric has shared his side of the story for almost a decade now, and
Damn,
I've
a
never verbally.
decade this is going on, dude. You're talking about almost a preteen. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, if you go along with somebody that's got the 11 felony counts in the whole situation, you know, come on, dude. This man ended up with the 11 felony counts. He's the one that ended up with them. And I'm not saying that to take sides either, but like, you think that's the side to take? That's probably it's probably crazy. I know you're all right, Lady K. I don't care about you being on mod over there. You know that. I told everybody that Patrick just threw it on you.
Come out and shared mine. I
told
tried to
everybody that.
share bits and pieces in writing on the Sarah page, but this is the first time I've actually spoken about it.
So the child's a preteen.
So, yeah, if you wanna go
who
hear his
probably
side.
watches YouTube.
He's
Yeah,
gotten many.
this tears families apart, bro. When you do this type of thing, it, like I keep saying, it just puts walls up all the way around this child, because now you're making all these different obstacles for Eric to go around now. Like, who wants to deal with a baby mama that's constantly fucking nagging at him when you're there to come see the child? No, I don't need a moderator between that. Just let me see my child. We'll leave. Like, there no need to be a mediator. We don't need to go see counseling. We don't have to go fucking meet this place with somebody there. No. All that is just tactics of you putting wedges in between it. You making it look like he doesn't want to follow the rules. That's all that is. It's psychological. And this is way overboard, chat. Way overboard. This is way overboard. Where do you go from here as a family? Because whether you like it or not, this is a family. And they're just destroying it over nothing. They haven't shown any proof of anything. There wasn't one iota of proof shown. There was hate messages back and forth between her and him, her and his mother. Like, that don't prove anything.
Lies. You can hear his side, but he is caught in a lot of lies with his. Because he contradicts himself.
Mhm.
And I can prove with text messages that he's lying.
All right, we're ready for some more questions.
Yes. Long story short, I started realizing that he was lying about her. I would find notes around the house, and I was realizing that he was lying about his ex, and she was actually a really good mom.
Yeah.
And I'd made some comments to him that I could see why she wanted out of the relationship, and that kind of severed things between me and him.
It's a bitter baby mama, dude. Nobody would like this, bro. Like, anybody's ex could do this. Let's just say that. This is not about, when is this, like, when are we, like, is it the Whitakers over? Like, are we done now? Are we done? Because are we like what the fuck?
There's a lot of.
I just think they put walls up.
I don't know how much drama people are wanting to know, but there's just a lot of drama, and just me realizing he's not who he was pretending to be, and
They want to know, does Eric have charges besides the DUI when he was 21?
Hi, baby. What you doing, baby? The mirror, the big old kitty kitty. Look at this big old kitty kitty. Look at this kitty kitty. I love him. I do. He's my baby. He's my dizzy. I love him. I love him, guys. Get down. You're not ripping the damn thing off. He's bad, y'all. Get down. You're not doing nothing to that. Yeah, he's not thinking about the Whitakers. And if you ask me, I don't know if Eric is anymore either. I was thinking that Eric might be trying to get the Whitakers maybe, but I don't even know if that's that. I don't. You guys think Eric will respond to this? Sure, Kitty? Come get him. How about that? How many of you think Eric will respond? I think everybody was mad when somebody Eric did this to Patrick, right? Or is this just payback? Is that what we're doing? Get back? I don't. What the bad that I think Eric done was called APS and got them involved. I don't think that should have been done at all, if you ask me, Ben. Now, some might have a different opinion on that, and you're 100% allowed to have that opinion, right? Some might say, hey, this family deserved to be treated better. This family need to be pulled out of that. But that's where I think morally, that's where I think Eric done wrong. 100%. Calling APS, being involved in this family being removed. He said he was like right at the hospital as soon as they were taken in. So like he was a part of it. He was a part of this. So that's my opinion. You probably weren't asking my opinion, but like I don't know. That's just my thoughts when I think about what Eric did wrong with this family. And what Patrick did wrong, obviously he got charged with it. He was a kind of a feral. He was kind of like a little neighborhood kitty. He was about this big when I got him. I think he was like 6 months, I think. Not even that, 5 months. He was really little. What about money-wise? It's to be determined, man. That's to be determined. I think if he's able to get off with this money that he says he has stored for them, then yeah, that's a problem. You know? I don't even want to watch any more of this chat. I think we got a load of what that was. That was nasty work, dude. That was nasty work. Dude, bro. Could you imagine the conversation with the person that hit them up? Hey man, hey Sarah, I see you're mad at Eric. Come join us over here so we can talk about it. We could trauma dump on each other. Ain't that crazy, dude? I got a problem with him too. You want a problem with him too, with me on my panel too? Like I get it, man. Do what you do. I don't think you're but hey, I'm not your PR team, Patrick. I'm just saying, if you're trying to have a successful channel on YouTube, you're definitely not going down the right path, bro. You are not going down. You opened enter and head left. You didn't even stay on the right path to have a bunch of fucking people in the long run. Hell no. You exited problem and turned left into some more bullshit. This shit don't pay nothing, Patrick. Bunch of gossip. That shit don't pay us nothing, bro. And you want to live off this, don't you? Right? But you ain't gonna be able to, man. This shit don't pay nothing, my man.
Do you have any charges? So here's what I know. No, I don't think there's any charges. One whenever some things transpired.
He's all this, he's all that, he's this, he's that, he's that, he's this, but no, I don't think any charges, man, because the police are just so fucking wrong, man. Like, it's always that with these true crime people too, right? Oh, they're this, and this, but no charges, man. No charges. Now, I can understand certain problems, right? I can understand where somebody would be upset there's no charges. I get all that, but like every one of them do it. Every one of them do it. No charges, man, but we get charges on them. We're going to get them. No, the fucking not. Shut up. You're going to sit behind your fucking computer and you're going to act like you are.
And I left.
You're going to rally and pander.
I was picking up the rest of my things from that property. I was told to be careful because there was a lot of domestic violence calls out to that property. And I had a couple of former police officers that actually shared that information.
So beware of domestic violence, but he never did domestic violence, guys. Yeah, there's a child involved in this. I'm not playing this anymore. Sorry. I kind of probably went against my moral standard a little bit, even reacting to that. But sometimes it needs to be reacted to, you know. I think I'm gonna follow this wherever it goes. Anytime I can get my hand on the paperwork, the court case, I'll have that. There's no new news. The Whitakers is over, y'all. Like, it's so not about the Whitakers anymore. Nobody's going to be helping the Whitakers, and so it shows who was there really to help them. Anybody who was there to help them would help them see through it all. They're not. They were there to get something from it. Wake up. Like, now they're fucking exit stage left. It's over. Let's trash each other now. That's really all I can get people to talk to me about. Like, for real. I'll just go over and dog Eric and everybody talk to me then, but if I talk about anything else, ain't nobody showing up and listening. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know, Patrick probably has his own problems with his own children. Isn't that fucked up? I've heard he has. I'm not going to lie. I've heard he does. And then you try to come up here and air out the problems that man has? Isn't that fucking strange? Not to some, though, right? Not to some. Because they'll lower those moral standards. And they'll go, oh. Fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that shit. Don't bend, break, or fold your fucking standards. And stand your moral high ground. Be who the fuck you are. And people will love you for it. I promise you. Everybody will always know how to take you. Everybody will always know they can't put no funny one over on you. Everybody will always know that when they're dealing with you, it's going to be the real coming back to them. And that's a good thing and a bad thing a lot. But I'll tell you what, it's done more good for me than bad. I give great advice because I've lived through like so much shit. It's unreal. The average man would have been dead a long time ago. But that's just lessons we learn. So nobody's perfect for everybody coming up here with all these, I'm better than him, I'm better than them. No, we're not. We're not better than anybody. We're not. But I'll tell you now, the Whitaker thing, that's over with. Like, I don't hear either one of them trying to say they're helping the Whitakers now. Not one of them. I don't know. Until it gets back to that, it's just the young and the restless now. Hey, what's General Hospital? What's the General Hospital music? What else? What's that dude's name in Young and the Restless? It's sad that they went out again like this. The Whitakers went out like this again. Didn't get a house. All this and still no house. Not a pot to piss in either, guys. Remember? They need a new pot to piss in too. They didn't get that. Nothing changed, but it got cleaned up a little bit. It got cleaned up. But no more helping the Whitakers, man. It's all about helping themselves now. When that's what it's all about to begin with. But they weren't even going to be honest about that either. Still can't be honest. Never going to be honest. It's always somebody else. Me, not you, not me, not me, not me, you. To you, your fault, your fault. Everybody have a beautiful night, man. I'll see you guys again tomorrow, man. Have a great Sunday. It's God's day, baby. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. We'll worship together. Salute. Peace.